You know, you're a big motherfucker. All the wear and tear that you're putting on this house, I mean, just leaning on the walls, you putting holes in them. And I gotta fix this shit myself. Cause I don't want nobody to see your big ass.
The world is not ready yet.
I have to get out of here.
What's the point to do if I never be a gangster?
You never been out there?
People are gonna try to use you.
Yours is ready, big man.
He prophesized you. Well, I'm a Virgo. And Virgos love adventure.
Thanks.
Black mama, never moved to.
Hi, my name is Mercedes Springer. I'm with She Critiques in Atlanta, Georgia. So my question is for the cast. We can start with Jarrell, and I guess before we run out of time, try to get everyone. But when you first got this script and you saw what Boots's idea was, did you get a clear understanding of what exactly came across your desk? Because even watching the first couple episodes, I'm like, what are we doing here? So how clear was the vision, or when did you actually get clarity on what you were making?
Yeah, it's definitely a wild ride. The first time I got wind of it, Boots personally emailed me, and the title of it said 13-foot tall black man in Oakland. So immediately I'm like, I'm sure like anybody would just be absolutely curious. And I got to sit down a week later with him, and he painted his whole vision, and I got to hear it from his brain and kind of see exactly what he was going for. So immediately I understood what he was trying to do. Did you get to see all 7 episodes?
I saw 4.
So 4, yeah. So I think by the time the 7th episode comes around, a lot of it will start to piece together and make sense. But Boots is very good at tackling a lot of different issues almost in kind of one moment. And so just like Sorry to Bother You, I think that's what made that film so beautiful. So I think this is like Sorry to Bother You on steroids. And so it could be a lot to take in, but it's one of those shows where if you watch it twice over, 3 times over, you'll continue to find new things and new elements that make it special.
Brett, you kind of triggered this question for me because you said playground, and it really does kind of speak to the uniqueness of this project, because we don't get to see a lot of Black actors take on worlds like this and explore characters in this lane. But my question is more so about the miniature set. So I heard that this was filmed on a miniature set. Were you all a part of filming on a miniature set? And if so, anything strange that happened while doing that? Anything unexpected?
So I was the one who was part of a miniature set. So I always played with these small items, and my room was my size pretty much. And then a couple feet away in the same warehouse, it's the same room but gigantic. And so they would go and they would play around in the gigantic room, and they would look tiny, and we would all stick earpieces in our ears and on action listen to each other from far, and do the same scene just in 2 different locations in the same warehouse. So it was almost like a play was happening. If you didn't know what was going on and you walked in, you would be like, wait, the actors in there is acting with them and they're in the same scene in the same moment. It's honestly the definition of movie magic. That's what happened.
Yeah, it's quite hard to put into words, like the actual like technical process of it all. I just know that it works on screen in the end. Like it just somehow there's just like a layer of magic that just happens when you're playing with those kind of techniques that is hard to convey in words, but when you see it, you understand why we didn't just do CGI. Like we could have kind of, but it just wouldn't look, there'd be something just not quite there that I think you capture on film in a way that I don't even know how to describe it.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing Black actors in this world. So thank you.
Hi,